Selecting the proper hook size and correct bait is an important first step when heading out for a day of fishing. It's important to secure your bait onto the hook properly so you don't lose the bait when you cast. This video will go over a few methods for securing different baits to a hook, including worms, minnows, and dough type baits such as power bait. Before we get started with different baits, let's talk about some basic facts about hooks. Hooks come in a wide array of sizes. A proper size hook will fit inside a fish's mouth and won't be easily swallowed by the fish. Hook size is indicated by a number. Generally, the larger the number, the smaller the hook. A size 6 or 8 hook is good to start with when first learning how to fish. One of the most common baits is a worm. These can be purchased from most bait and tackle stores. Some common worms sold as bait are red wigglers or night crawlers. Night crawlers are the larger of the two and an excellent choice when targeting larger fish such as bass or catfish. They can also be broken into smaller pieces when targeting smaller panfish such as sunfish, perch, or crappies. Now we're going to show you how to bait this size 6 hook for a smaller fish like a sunfish. First, select a worm. Night crawlers are big, juicy worms that fish love to eat. Select a piece that will fit on your hook and fits the fish species that you're targeting. Carefully grab the hook and hold it firmly between your thumb and forefinger. Next, thread the worm onto the hook by inserting the point of the hook into the broken end of the worm and work the worm up the shank of the hook, keeping the hook inside the worm and leaving a small portion of worm hanging below off the hook. If you're not able to thread the worm onto the hook, or if you have longer sections of worm, you can simply loop the worm around, inserting the hook point into the side of the worm, leaving enough worm to dangle below the hook to attract a fish. And that is how you bait a hook with a worm. Fishing with live bait, such as a minnow or shiner, is popular when targeting larger fish. Smaller minnows can be used on a number 6 hook to target perch and crappies. To use minnows while fishing, you will need a small bait bucket. Live minnows or shiners will stay alive the longest in an aerated live well or bait bucket. You can use a net or just reach in and carefully remove one minnow from the bucket. Once you have a minnow, hold it firmly and attach it to the hook by inserting the point of the hook through its lips from the bottom to the top. And that is how you hook a minnow. Now let's look at how to attach prepared dough bait, such as power bait, to the hook. Prepared dough baits work well for a variety of species including trout, catfish, sunfish, crappies, and carp. The packages are often labeled for the species and come in many different colors, scents, and forms. Let's open the container and take a piece of the dough out. This bait has the consistency of Play-Doh and is easy to mold into a ball. Once you have a nice firm ball, we're going to press this over our hook, making sure a small section of the point of the hook is sticking out. And that is how you bait a hook with dough bait.